My nerd, this is what he told me. Come on, let's all the nerds off in the inside.
Gonna toughen you up a little bit, give you some personality skills.
If you feeling like a pimp,
Somewhere around here. Yeah, of course they hide it from everybody. You know why? Nobody wants you to be happy. Nobody wants you to find love, romance, connections with people.
if you feeling, what's up?
We weren't supposed to mention that. No, we're incognito.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, now that Bill Gates is
Oh,
you know, there's just
is he stealing all the bitches?
he's stealing all the women.
He's gonna take all the females. You seen all these girls who like pretend like they're gonna go slide in his DMs?
You know he's gonna be wearing like a disguise. He's not gonna look like Bill Gates.
Yo, how great would it be if he got mad work done?
Got lips and
Like
shit.
he got lip injections. He started contouring his face.
Ugh.
He starts dating Caitlyn Jenner.
Bro, I honestly.
How great would it be if Bill Gates dated Caitlyn Jenner after this?
Well, you saw who he's divorcing. It's not that much.
It's
of
not
a
that
thing.
much.
It's beautiful women. Beautiful women. The most beautiful women in the world.
Yeah, billionaires are always cute. Remember that?
well,
she a billionaire.
We talked about this before. He worked into his prenuptial that he could go and have a affair once a year. He could go see his girlfriend once a year. Did you hear about this?
Did you keep explaining that?
Yeah, he had written into his prenup that he basically had the right to cheat.
Yeah, but you know,
And you said that was horrible.
no. It was weak. It was the wackest clause I've ever heard of in my life, bro. You know why? Because he wasn't allowed to get new pussy. He had to go reach back and get an ex. It had to be a certain ex that he had a weekend with every year.
What I want to know is,
How trash is that, bro?
is the pussy that good?
I mean, 40 straight years. I mean, 20 straight years of being able to cheat.
But what is bad about her that he doesn't want to spend his whole life with her?
That's control. That's controlling his dick, even in the prenup.
Damn, bro, that's how much discipline the great Bill Gates have. Shout out to Ani. Shout out to Ani. Mooch on the boards real quick.
Hey.
Yo, she out here. She's our producer she's our new producer on the Mack Almanac.
Oh yeah, shout out.
After we murdered Jalen,
Yeah,
because
we killed our last producer.
We killed our last producer because honestly, like he was going to too many rallies at BLM over the summer.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it was kidnapped by one of those "This Is Us" zombies.
And I was like, hey dude, like I get it, but podcasts are way more important than your
Bro.
rights, dude.
It's all right. We
Come
don't
on,
miss
man.
him. I'm cool.
Come on, bro.
And he's much better looking than Jalen.
Yeah. Come on,
Much better looking.
much better.
Yeah.
Actually, I doubt that. Honestly, Ani's cute or whatever, but Jalen's an attractive man, bro.
All right. Honestly, Jalen might be a little better looking than
Yeah, and he got a fatty. Don't think I
Smash.
didn't motherfucking see that, Jalen.
Well, Kevin's. You said you're 30% gay, right?
22%.
22% gay.
Yeah, 10% gay because I grew up in New York, and 12% gay because I have another gay brother.
And we discussed this on one of your other podcasts that you are a survivor of abortion, so they killed your sister.
Yeah.
Or was that just you mentally, like they killed the feminine aspect?
No. In Dominicans are really feminine. Like Dominican men, they have a lot of femininity to them.
Right. Well, baseball's pretty gay.
Yo, don't talk about my fucking home country sport, bro.
I mean, you know, you wear those tight pants.
Bitch, what the fuck
Throw
you think they do
balls
in football,
around,
son?
you throw the ball.
Look
Yeah,
how
but-
tight those pants are. We got a little wiggle room. We got balls room in those fucking. Fuck out of here, bro. No
Right, but like
disrespect.
a bat is like a phallic symbol.
Yeah, but we also got. We also got a catcher's mitt for
There
pussy.
you go. You ever seen one of those monkeys with the catcher's mitt asses?
What?
You never seen that? A monkey's ass that has like it looks like a catcher's mitt. You know what I'm talking about? Can we bring one of those up? No. Can we make that the official animal of the Mack Almanac?
Yo,
Would you smash?
would I smash what? No, I don't want to fuck any animal, bro. Any animal.
Wow.
I don't like animals. I would never be a vegan just so because I think you go from veganism to fucking animals in a matter of 10 years.
Well, you know, biblically speaking, you're not that far off because
Come on, bro.
because
Come on, bro.
because when God flooded the earth, they said that it was because humans got too friendly with the animals.
Oh, shit. You nasty, bro.
Shout out to my fellow
Hey, y'all
vegans.
fucking sheeps out here, bro.
How do
you disgusting.
That's how they convinced the animals to get onto the boat. They're just trying to get away from being raped.
Yo, bro. So Bill Gates.
So Bill Gates is entering the dating world.
dating
you think
world,
you
son.
think he's app dating, Kevin?
Yeah, you know what's going. Listen, I don't think he's app dating. I mean, he will be app dating. He'll be on Raya soon, and that's what Raya is, right?
No. Oh, Raya's like like the celebrity,
I
like
can't
wealthy
wait to
people.
Does he? Okay, first of all, I think this happens first though. Do you realize that Bill Gates is gonna go back to his ex that he was spending 20 years of just having a weekend with? And he right now he convinced himself, like every man does, like every woman does. He convinced himself, like, it's been 22 years of this. I'm finally gonna commit to her. I don't understand why I've never committed to her.
Right.
And he spent a Monday with her.
He's like, that's why.
He said, "Oh yeah."
You know, he's gonna probably get approached from like celebrity matchmakers. You remember what happened to me a few years ago? Let me remind you real quickly, Kevin.
Please.
A few years ago, while I was still app dating on Bumble, I think somebody stole like my information or pretended as if they were like interested for some other reasons. Because I got contacted out the blue by some lady, and she's like, "Hi, I have some women I'd like to set you up with. We'd like for you to come to our office." It was in Midtown.
What do you mean hit you up out of the blue?
She emailed me directly. I was like, "Where'd you get my email address from?" It was very shady. And you know me, I'm paranoid already.
How did that even go through to your regular inbox? Please tell me you didn't answer a junk mail, my friend.
No, it went to my freaking direct inbox. Bro,
how's that possible? That sounds like a scam.
Well, let me tell you something. It wasn't a scam. It was this is what it was. So I go to the city. I end up going there. It's the penthouse on some like 20-story building on like 32nd Street. I get to the top of the elevator and the doors open, and it's this like 400 square foot office. It's not tiny. I mean, I'm sorry, 4,000 square foot office, but it's filled with the most beautiful women in the world.
What do you mean filled?
It had like
pictures
8
or like
no, it had like 8 real live like models with like blonde hair and the most
working there.
Working there
Oh,
with the most smoking looking women, and the bosses, the ladies who were running the place, you could see
Who was running the place?
It was like a couple of short. They weren't models, but they were still very,
They were
very
women as
attractive.
well?
They were women as well. They were very attractive.
No man in sight is what you're saying.
No man in sight.
Wow.
No
that's
man in
real.
sight.
Honestly,
Women's lib, bro. Shout out, bro. They knew what
shout
they
out,
were
bro.
doing.
Let's go. Yo, I would love if most companies were just ran by women who wanted to find me women. That's
right.
That's honestly, hey, we should partner up. You should partner up with the Mack Almanac.
Well, this was the thing. She sent me the email.
Bitch.
She sends me the email, and like based on what she said, and then I called her and we spoke. I was like, oh, I think she wants to set like this is like some rich people shit. I was like, maybe she wants to hook me up with some like wealthy Manhattan socialite. You know, I was like, this is fucking awesome. I'm getting my fucking yacht and everything, right?
Yeah.
So when the doors open, I see these beautiful women. I'm like, oh, this is just getting better and better. And I could see on her arm, like on her hand, she's got like a fucking 5-carat fucking diamond ring. Everyone in there.
You're talking about the woman trying
the one
to set
who's
you
running
up.
the place.
Running the
Yes.
place. 5-carat.
Like gigantic. Okay.
Yo, when do you think it became like a business for her? When do you think like she was hooking up her girlfriends
Right.
with these 6-figure, 7-figure guys that her husband knew?
Right.
Right? And she was like, wait, hold up. I just made this bitch $400,000. Right?
So
and
I need a commission off of this.
I need to start making some money.
Right. Well,
Hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
She a Mac.
she's
She's a Mac, bro. I would love to interview her.
She's a Mac, but when I walked in, she automatically
She knew. She sized you up.
She
She
knew
was
there
like,
was a
this motherfucker wearing
disturbance.
Adidas.
Hey man, some of the most wealthiest dudes wear the poorest
I
shit.
know, that's
Shout
true.
out Bill Gates and fucking
Shout
Warren
out Bill
Buffett.
Gates, bro. Honestly, bro, you know what's crazy? You're the first guy. Well, not the first guy, but like you're the a new guy in the market that don't got to worry about your drip, bro. You
Yeah.
don't got to worry about that drip. But you know
Yeah.
what though? Come through to the Mac, and you know we're gonna make it. We're gonna make your wife.
His drip is Windows.
We're gonna make this divorce worth it. Go
Yeah.
ahead. His drip is Windows.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's like everyone's wearing his
Yo,
drip.
how great would it be if he became friends with like, oh, you know what he should do? This is what should happen. I would love for this to happen. The Migos make a song about Bill Gates and his divorce, and then Bill Gates appears with the Windows chain, and he gives it to like the Migos and shit like that. Yo, bro, how fire would that be?
Well, you know, he's probably going to start a rap career now that he's single. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of Billy Gates.
Yeah, according to hey, B Gates.
B Jizzle. So listen, we get back to where we're going. I'm fucking in there, and I'm like, this is the fucking the spot she tells me to meet her at. So she sits me down on the couch. It's an open air office. She sits down herself in the middle with, you know, these two beautiful women, one to her right, one to her left, and there's other ones like hovering around the office. You know, I'm waiting to find out like who's this rich socialite she's gonna start hooking me up with. And she goes into a pitch presentation. And she starts telling me what she does, and she can guarantee me that I can meet, you know, so-and-so caliber of women and this and that. And I'm like,
what was the caliber of women? What does that mean? I think that's interesting, right? Because like, there's a lot of girls out there who like, think about this, Kevin Samuels. A lot of people hit that motherfucker up, and they want to know what it's like to get a high-powered man, right? You would pitch as a high-powered man to get I'm assuming high-powered women?
Kevin, I was under the assumption that I was going to meet with a woman who might not be the most beautiful woman in the world, like the women in the office, but would be extremely successful based on the conversation that we had. Then she started showing me pictures and telling me about people, and they were beautiful and super successful.
Okay.
So now what's the hitch? So she tells me the pitch, and she goes, so we have an introductory offer for this services. It's $20,000.
Wow, that's the introductory offer.
Yeah, that was the introductory offer.
Yeah.
So, you know, immediately.
Do you remember the highest offer, like the highest subscription? I guess
she said this was like the trial offer. It was $20,000 for like 6 weeks.
And if you don't cancel your subscription, how much would it be?
It would be like $40,000 to $60,000 until they found me the woman of my dreams.
Wait, is that a year or was that for 2 years?
That was until they found me the woman of my dreams.
So $60,000. And they relentlessly try to find women for you.
Yes, they constantly
for as long
hook
as
you
possible.
And they give you like consultations on how not to be a dork with women.
Yo, Bill Gates, you need to sign up for this shit.
And the best thing is,
Hey Gates, you trying to save like little Indian kids and shit? Did not help your social skills.
Yeah,
So what I'm saying is, hey, bro, unless in the vax you just made, it teaches you how to get pussy. You should sign up for this organization. Do you remember the name of this organization?
I have no idea. I can find the email, Bill. I'll send it to
we're
you.
We're gonna put it in the description.
Yeah,
thank you, Ani.
In the subscription description.
In the subscription description.
So the hard part for me is obviously I'm never gonna pay $20,000. Even if I had $20 million, I'm not paying $20,000 to be set up on dates.
Yo,
But I sat there anyway through the rest of their presentation and started pretending like I was doing math in my head if it made sense to me. I was like, let me see if I park my imaginary boat across the street.
You never asked her how she got your email?
Of course I did, several times.
And what'd she say?
She's like, I can't divulge my sources.
Yo, who you think? It gotta be one of your friends who was like, this asshole.
That's what, looping it back, I think she goes through, I think it was from Bumble she found me. So she just goes through the fucking catalog of men. She probably puts like a bait girl up there who looks pretty. I probably swiped right, and they're like, okay, this guy. All right, this guy.
Yo, dog, I wish I could see your Bumble. I've seen your Bumble. Hey, the Mack Almanac listeners, the OG listeners, they know we seen Josh's Bumble. It's pretty immaculate.
It doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist to me anymore.
But I would like to know, what year was this?
When I put that picture up?
No. What year? Not picture. What year did that lady hit you up?
Oh, around that time.
I don't know around that.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay, so 2 years ago, that woman hits you up. I gotta assume you were kind of dorky, bro.
Dorky?
Yeah, maybe you didn't notice, but like, why would she hit you up, bro? If she see you could get bitches on your own.
Oh well, there's also this thing. Coincidentally, I don't know who created this website. There was a website called What's His Net Worth, or What's Their Net Worth? Do you remember?
You showed me.
And I looked it up, and my net worth was $20 million at the time. So they might have just been dummies, and they like Googled me, and they're like, oh, look, he's worth $20 million. Yeah, that worked out.
Wow.
Listen, you should believe everything you see on the internet.
Let me tell you something. That person who looked that up, who had to get that information, who like is hired, because it's not her, she's running the
Right.
business. This dude lied about his fucking on his resume. Lied on his resume. Because if you just do a simple Wikipedia search, any other search, you'll realize that Josh is not worth $20 million.
Yes, I'm worth $23 million.
$23 million, you piece of shit.
Actually, I think I googled it recently. It went down to like 800,000, and like now it's down to like 16,000. So I'm pushing for my Dogecoin to go take rocketed off and
to the moon.
Dogecoin's going to $50,000 a share. That's just Mack Almanac advice. So speaking of advice,
Wait. So we're not done with Bill Gates. We gotta stay with Billy Gates.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do we do to ensure that Bill Gates has the perfect Raya profile? I've never been on Raya. Is there a way, Ani, you can Google Raya to see what it looks like?
Well, you have to be invited, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe a Google Images might have.
It looks like fucking probably any other profile.
But I want to see. Maybe it has to be something different. Like, does it go net worth right away?
No,
like,
I don't think.
It goes name, height, net worth.
Well, that's where like Ben Affleck got caught up in that shit recently, right?
What you mean? I didn't hear about this.
Ben Affleck hit up a girl on a dating app.
She was like 20 something.
She was 19 years old, and he sent her a video message, and he's like, "Hey,
no,
why'd
he
you?"
didn't.
Yeah, he went.
Ani,
It's the most. It's the,
Ani, Nix, whatever the fuck I just said. Look up
it's
Ben
the
Affleck.
cringiest thing in
Are
the
you
world.
serious,
Kevin,
bro?
he
You
go-
lying to me, bro?
It's the cringiest thing. He has the phone right next to his face, and he's like, "It's me, Ben Affleck. Why'd you unfriend me? It's me." Just the way he says it.
Please tell me he got a scrub from the internet. Don't tell me he did it
Yeah.
on TikTok.
Yeah, he did it on TikTok, actually. Yeah. And it's really.
Put it
I'm
on
Ben
TikTok.
Affleck.
Or maybe she put it on TikTok.
Same thing with Matthew Perry, the guy from Friends, Chandler.
Oh yeah, it happened to him also.
Wait. Hold on. I want to stick to Ben Affleck. Please, can you gotta find this on it. This YouTube. It has to be on YouTube, maybe. Yeah. Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, TikTok, 19-year-old.
Yo, bro. How weird is that? So I watch your Mom's House podcast a lot, right? And because it's the silliest podcast of all time.
Okay.
Right? And one of their segments is called Cool Guys. Right? And on this segment, they just show men who like are basically like older men who don't know they know how to use the technology, but they really don't. Right? They don't really know what like they will like go on their profile, right? And they'd be like from down here with the worst light in the world, and for some reason 10,000 fans going off in the background.
Right.
And they'd be like, if you are in the area of Nebraska within 50, 60 miles,
Right.
why don't you hit me up
Right.
and I will show you a good time. I'm a good guy.
Right. And he freezes up
And then,
on it.
no, the video stops and then it'll just post it.
Oh, nice.
They just don't know what they're doing.
That's like when you went to North Carolina and had sex with that guy's wife.
Damn, bro. Why we got to bring it up first episode?
The guy is in the closet, in the broom closet.
Listen, we don't got to... Yo, bro.
You
Can I tell you something?
Yeah. She hit you up.
I invited her to the show in
North Carolina.
And then she was like, I'm coming. So I sent her to the
Jesus, Kevin, I love it.
yo, come on, bro. You know, I got to sell tickets.
Right, because that's two tickets
That's
at least.
2 tickets. Plus, I like, let's say they're seeing another couple or something. That's 4 tickets, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I'm out here
Yeah, man.
hustling.
Yo, swingers are great to invite
This
to
is why
shows.
I fuck with the poly people. I don't
There's
know
a
why I
lot
just
of
started
them.
singing. Why did I just start singing like that? Like a piece of shit.
Okay. Oh, I think we have Ben. We got him?
We got him. Oh, pull it up. So,
Naveen, why did you unmatch me? It's me.
Ben Affleck just went viral on
It's
TikTok
me.
after an video that the actor allegedly sent her on a
press
dating
pause.
app.
Press pause.
Jesus.
Yeah, we don't want to because we don't want to be taken out. Wow. Can we go back to just him going, "It's me"? Ben Affleck, man. Like, yo, bro.
Naveen, why did you unmatch me? It's me.
Press pause.
The worst Batman.
Hey, it's me. It is actually me. How do you like them apples?
How do you like them bull sacks? He says that when he sends like dick pics to women. It's
How do
me. How do you like my ballsack?
I just don't get. Come on, bro. You wrote The Town, bro.
Yeah.
You wrote what's the famous movie with his buddy Matt Damon? Huh? He was in The Departed,
Yeah,
but
that's
no, not that.
No, Good Will Hunting. you're
Good
talking
Will
about.
Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Hey, man.
Oh, yes. Shout out to Robin Williams. Don't kill yourself, man. Not for another 20 years.
You know what, though? You know who should kill himself?
Who?
Soon? Hey, whose phone is that? Is that yours?
Yeah, it's a scam likely, so I won't pick it
Hey,
up.
bro, can you put your phone on?
It was supposed to be.
On silent, man?
I think Annie did that.
Come on, man.
Just blame the producer.
Let's
That's
blame
how
the-
we lost Jalen.
Hey, come on, dude.
But I want to give a shout out.
Hey,
real quick.
Ani, get on fucking top of it, dude, and fucking tell us to shut off our fucking sound on our phones, dude.
Regarding Ben Affleck, shout out to Jennifer Lopez for getting revenge ass for the last 17 years because she's coming back to him.
She's coming
now.
back to Ben Affleck. You know what's crazy? That makes me think Ben Affleck got good dick.
Well, he cheated on her. You know,
Because he got good dick,
But-
bro.
but that's what I'm saying.
He got Bostonian dick.
So-
He got poor man. I gotta write. What was that movie with the apples?
Good Will Hunting.
I gotta write Goodwill Hunting dick, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's poor, bro.
Right.
He got Goodwill Hunting dick, bro.
Right. So, but the thing is,
Still got it.
Jennifer Lopez, being the strong.
And he's been rich for too long, based on that video.
Right.
Based on that video, he's been too rich and too famous for too long.
Right.
And you know what he's tired of? He tired of celebrity pussy. So he don't know that like to get regular women, he just got to be Ben Affleck. You just got to just chill.
He does know that. That's why he was like,
Also,
it's
chill
me,
with comedians.
Ben
Also,
Affleck.
hey Ben, stop chilling with your boy Matt Damon. I think he's still married. Start chilling with comedians, bro, who don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
You in LA, go to the comedy store and make friends with Lucas or make friends with Krista Stefano because he's out there now. He's an LA baby now. And you fucking make friends with Tim Dillon so they can tell you, hey man, you're rich. You could be friends with those guys now, right? And they could tell you the truth, like, hey buddy, you don't know what you're doing anymore.
Right.
Like,
Well, I think his first mistake was the girl was 19 years old.
yeah, he just want pussy, and I don't blame him for
Right.
that, right? He wants to use his star power
Right.
to get pussy.
Right. But nowadays, even 19, which is completely legal and not considered, something.
Here's the thing, hey, Ben,
That's predatory because
it's not predatory. And
it
I
is
don't
if
wanna,
you're Batman.
It is, no, it's not predatory, but I will say this, Ben, you don't even want to fuck a 19-year-old chick.
Yeah.
I mean, the pussy feel better because I
Right.
fuck older chicks, and it does feel better when you're 19. But, yo, bro, it's just not worth it because you don't even know what they're talking about. You're not gonna know, bro.
Right.
She's gonna anything you do with her, she's gonna want to take selfies.
Right.
You're gonna feel uncomfortable. You don't like pictures, bro.
Yeah.
You don't even like pictures. So don't be fucking with these 19-year-olds. Yo. Fuck with a 26-year-old. 26. 26-year-old nurse if you can. What happened, Ani?
Do you guys remember when the Patriots won the Super Bowl and Edelman got caught in bed with some chick and she was taking all kinds of selfies with him after they won the Super Bowl?
Come on, bro.
It's like that shit.
It's-
That's
Oh,
what's
yeah.
gonna happen.
That's what's gonna happen to Ben.
Right.
Hey, Ben, we saving you out here, boy.
Right. So you're suggesting that what? He gets a private island? What are you recommending here? Chad?
What I recommend is you find some guy you find your Epstein, dude. And what you got, like 20 years left anyway? You smoke mad cigarettes, bro. So by the time you find your Epstein, and in 20 to 25 years, they'll find you. But by that time, you're near death.
He could play David
So
Epstein.
like, he could play Epstein.
He could play Epstein.
He could play Epstein. But just fucking find your Epstein, dude, if you're going to go that young.
Finding your Epstein.
Find your Epstein, dude.
Going to hell. What was in recent times? How young have you dated?
The youngest in recent times is 24. 24. Well, like we hooked up,
Right.
and even then it was like, I could just you can tell when the brain's not fully developed. You could just tell, like, you know what it is that when your brain's not fully developed, you have too strong of opinions, right? Like,
Right.
Josh,
You have too many certainties.
you have too many certainties. You think life is one way. And then, Josh, here's the thing. Josh, I said that shit. And if you said 2 or 3 more words after that, like going against me, I'd be like, he might be right.
Oh.
A 24-year-old will be like, nah, they won't even listen to you. They'll
Yeah.
just beat their head against the wall and scream. And
They're
they'll be like,
completely sure of
yeah,
themselves.
yeah. And then, George Jorgensen, 2024 or some shit, they'll just start screaming that for no reason.
Well, you know, George Jorgensen is a really big issue, Kevin.
Anyway, you know who that is?
No.
I probably said her name wrong.
No, I have no idea who you're talking
She was a libertarian presidential candidate.
Oh, okay. Shout out libertarians.
Yeah. Where were we, buddy?
We were talking about dating. We were talking about
Ben Affleck
Ben
and then
Affleck. And
Ben.
Jennifer
Raya.
Lopez. So Jennifer Lopez has been getting revenge sex for the last 17
Can I
years.
tell you something?
You know she fucked every guy just to piss off Ben Affleck for the last 17 years.
That's right.
Starting with the Mark Anthony. She's like, I'm going back to my roots. I'm going to show you what's up.
Yo,
I'm going to get that Latin dick.
have you ever seen El Cantante?
Yes, I have.
Honestly, one of the most underrated movies out there.
Yeah,
Right?
no.
No one liked it because it
Well, they don't know who
Gente la voz.
who vote. Yeah, man. That's right.
Hey, let me tell you something. That shit is fire. It's like the Spanish Ray Charles. It's basically that, but way more interesting for some
Yeah.
reason to me, right? Because like Ray Charles, they like trying to be sweet about him fucking holding some bitch wrist, saying, "Hey, nah, I'm good, you fat bitch." But in El Cantante, bro, like
If
I
you
w-
had to touch one
hold
body
on,
part.
I just wanna El Cantante. I just want to finish this thought.
Yes, please.
I wonder how close it was to Mark Anthony's life because it felt. Is he that good of an actor, or was that like, you know, like is
That's well, you know, he's an entertainer, so you know he's lived in the shoes of somebody with stardom, which he could only know. You know, so that's why it's
it
probably
didn't-
close
it,
to
it felt because maybe he's Puerto Rican and he does the same music and okay, that makes sense. Okay, go ahead.
On a less important note, as Ray Charles used to do, because you know this from the movie, Ray Charles would touch a woman's wrist and be able to tell if she was attractive or not.
Okay.
Did you know that's because heavy women actually have written in Braille on their wrist, I am a big fatty. It's something they do. It's something they do at the doctor's office. You big fatty girl.
Hey, just go pitch a little
Hey,
bit.
shout out to big girls with.
Today it's big girls. It's big girls with big belly shirt season.
No, cutoff shirt.
Cut off
season.
shirts. Big,
Yeah.
big belly cut
And
off
listen,
shirt season.
I only make fun because
hey,
I
not
wish I
even
had
just
that
girls,
confidence.
by the way. Not even just girls. It's
Men too.
girls and gay dudes. Gay black guys specifically.
And a straight comedian that I know also is rocking that look.
Is he? Who is it? We can shout him out.
Max, you know Max? I don't know his last. I forgot his last
God,
name.
I don't.
You do know him. You do know him. But yeah, it's working out. I wish I had the confidence that some of these people,
yo,
you know,
bro.
the confidence that people have these days with their bodies. Everybody knows I used to be a big fat ass.
450 pounds.
So when I was a fat ass, it was something to be extremely ashamed about. And then I lose weight, and everybody's like, "Hey, body positivity, yay!"
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to write on all the women I know's pictures. I'm like, all bodies are beautiful. I don't know why they get mad at me every time, man.
You're prime example.
Yeah.
That all bodies are beautiful.
Bodies are beautiful. Listen, I agree with that. I just, you know, you're allowed to hate
You
yourself.
don't agree with that.
I don't, actually. I don't.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
Yeah.
Like my body's shit. It's disgusting, bro.
No, Kevin, don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm just saying.
No,
like,
man. No, you're
I
beautiful.
keep matching with girls
You-
who I would never fuck.
yeah, but those are for other reasons, Kevin.
I know.
Yeah, speaking of, so, you know, in the last 6 months, we've been...
Well, we've been on hiatus because our producer moved to Texas. He was going to Texas.
He's a big vaccine advocate now. he's going around he's like the Johnny Appleseed of vaccines. He's
Is he?
going across America giving vaccines to people.
Is he? I can't
Yeah,
tell.
he's huge. Jalen?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he was giving vaccines to
Yeah,
people.
huge vaccine guy.
So he's been just too busy to fucking produce our podcast.
Yeah.
And then me and Josh tried it for a little bit, and it
Right.
was a disaster because we're
retarded. We're mentally retarded.
We're like Chris Rock. We have Asperger's.
Yeah.
So, and we're only good at one thing. It's just talking shit to you guys.
Yeah.
to
So
the max.
Annie adopted us. She found us out on the street.
And she was like, "Hey, dudes, you made me laugh. I've been listening to the conversation
Yeah.
with my hubby wubby, Mr. Irish,
Right.
And
then
we-
Kevin automatically thought like they wanted to swing.
And
'Cause
I was
that's where
like-
his brain goes.
Because, I'm just macking it all the
So
time,
his
bro.
pants were off. I pulled mine off because I saw Kevin doing it, and I was like, this is what's going down.
And they were like, "Hey, guys, pull your pants up."
Yeah, we have a mic for
We
you.
said we only do that on Fridays.
Only on Fridays.
Yes.
So they were like, "Hey, listen,
The holy
guys, there's a lot of people who have podcasts, and they also do comedy. most of them have the comic sensibilities of Seth Simons. So we heard you guys talk for 25 minutes, and we think that you guys should do a podcast.
I really like this origin story.
This is a great origin story.
I'm going to stick with that.
I think it is. It's a great origin.
Did you call it an organ story?
Yeah, because
It's a great organ story.
it's a great origin.
Kevin,
Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm looking at my whatever camera this is,
Yeah.
and for the first time in ever, and since I've been doing
Right.
pods or whatever, I can see the space, the gap in the middle of my teeth.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, man, I should have fixed that, dude.
Yeah, don't put that in your dating profile. No, I don't see it, Kevin. It's all right. That's just a cavity, Kevin.
Yo, this last 6 months, man, I lost weight.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kevin.
The boy lost
You
weight.
lost all this weight.
I lost a lot of weight.
And you've been working out like
I've
a
been working
madman.
out. And you know what else? I've been kind of celibate the last 2 months.
Wow. Yeah.
I've been celibate,
Right.
bro.
Well, you've been protecting your
Whoa.
temporary virgincy.
Yeah, bro, honestly, yo, I'm so focused on what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like we're like having a little bit of momentum and shit.
Right.
And honestly, I just like these girls are like they're just too caught up in shit that I just don't care about.
Right. Well, yeah. Yeah.
You know, like I just can't commit to anything.
Yeah. Well, not for a lifetime.
Not for a lifetime.
Not for a
at least.
lifetime.
There's a few girls I like, but I just want them to know, like, yo, I'm busy. I'm busy.
I should have put a.
Some girl asked me, you know what a lot of girls ask on Tinder?
What do they ask?
They ask, what do you do for fun? And I was like, it just hit me like I'm like, these are regular Gentiles, to quote Joey Diaz. These are regular Gentiles. And I was embarrassed to say, yo, bitch, my life just fun.
Right.
My life is just fun.
Right.
I'm around the funniest people all the time. Yo, what do you do for fun? I live my life. That's what I do, bro.
Fuck bitches, get money.
I fuck bitches, get money. And you know what? I just might be a hoe.
Well, listen, you've been good for 2 months, but you know, I wish you were a little bit more busy because last night you knocked on my door and interrupted a blowjob, Kevin.
Did I?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But we were talking business, so
Business trumps blowjob.
it does.
Bro.
It does.
It really does because
Well, you had a brother who liked blowjobs more than sex.
yeah,
Isn't that right?
I had a brother who likes blowjobs more than sex, dude, and
That's a little strange.
It was a little strange when I heard it, and you know why I really found it strange? Because I wanted to understand him,
Right.
and yo, I like pussy way more. Like I like a blowjob as like how women like
I like how I went
foreplay.
down.
That's
Look, I was
foreplay.
giving a blowjob.
that's a blowjob is foreplay to me. I don't want a girl to finish to make me finish.
Right.
Like I want to feel your insides. I want to feel your pussy.
You want to feel.
I want to feel your pussy. You know what?
So you've been celibate for 2 months.
You know why, bro? Because it's 2 months.
Wow.
2 months.
It's a long time for you, right?
It is, bro. And
Right.
I know motherfuckers is like, I feel like motherfuckers. I know how hard it is to get pussy
Right.
because I was like 80 pounds overweight,
Right. Right.
and like I had to.
I saw you used to have sex with whatever washed up on shore. Let me ask you a question. What's harder, your 2 months of celibacy versus my 5 months of monogamy?
It might be your 5 months of monogamy.
Really? I don't think so.
It might be your 5 months
No,
of
I
monogamy.
don't. For
bro.
you, mentally, maybe. I thought that would be the same thing also, but I'm.
But
I'm
you know what? Though
still-
you got really lucky though.
I did get lucky.
I mean, she checks a lot of boxes.
Right. She does, including the
checked.
box.
Including the what?
The box.
The box.
Right.
Her raisin whistle.
I told Kevin, I was like, you ever know what a raisin whistle is before? It's not a dirty thing.
It's not a dirty thing, but it is
You
now.
ever eat raisins when you were a kid and you empty the raisin box and you blow into it and it makes a whistle? No, because you're not an old fuddy-duddy like I am.
Yeah. You know what?
Listen,
though?
we didn't have toys when I was a kid. We didn't have apps and
Yo,
shit.
honestly, when you told me that, that's when I realized that's where the 10-year is. Because they just bought us whistles. You know, whistles
Right.
used to come in like cereal boxes.
Man, stop fronting like you had cereal boxes, Kevin, when you were a kid.
Nah, so we had What's that popcorn?
Cat food.
No. Hey, yo, if you ever wonder why I'm funny, it's because at one point, one of my family members thought it was cool to serve me cat food.
Fed on cat food.
They fed me. And it was like the same thing as tuna fish.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not. But I was 7, and if
Yeah,
you like said no to an adult, they just beat the shit out of you. So
Yeah.
good times.
Well, I was fed alcohol.
If
so
you ever
we
wonder
all got
why-
fed something bad. Oh.
If you ever wonder why, bro,
Why, Kevin?
if I just might be a hoe.
You just might be a huzzo?
I just might be.
Is that what made you a hoe? The cat food?
What made me a hoe? Honestly, is I'm
punta
be
nesca
honest
sauce.
with you. It was my first my first true heartbreak, bro. That shit. I was a hoe before that.
The
but I
Muslim
was
chick?
still sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made me
never
a
over that.
hoe.
Yeah. The best thing about Kevin now is that he is such a hoe that when we throw and produce shows, if he has girls that he's had, some sort of intimacy, whether it be, full on sex or they're just friends with flirting, he'll tell them, sure, please come to my show, but there's going to be other women there that I'm also going to be.
Here's the thing. I understand. Like, some of y'all might be looking at this like, yo, is this guy really the guy getting girls? Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin gets girls.
And now, but I'm working on my honesty, bro. I'm working on because hiding shit is too much.
No, you have to be
It is
straight up.
too much.
Right.
It's too much when you doing shit, bro. When you not busy, you can lie, right? But if you busy, just start telling people the truth.
Yeah.
If you're not busy, lie.
Yeah,
That shit
lie,
is-
'cause then you have
lie, 'cause That
time.
shit is fun. Listen, I'm as truthful.
It's fun.
It's fun. And you're like, oh shit, what I told you? But
Kevin's been lying since September 11th.
hey man,
It's Kevin Sanchez. Inside
hey,
joke.
that's an inside joke right there.
So I lucked out. You like my girlfriend, right?
Your girlfriend's amazing, bro. You know why she's amazing? If you're a listener of the Mac, you know that Josh was seeing this girl over the summer who he was relentlessly a comic with, right?
Yeah.
And he just was like,
I'm myself with.
Yeah,
Because
he
we
was-
can't lie.
it's
can't
harder
lie.
for us to lie at this point.
It's too
And-
tiring.
Too tiring. And he was just like, whatever joke Josh had about her, he'll just say it. And she will laugh so wholeheartedly.
Yeah, enthusiastically.
Enthusiastically. You know what I mean? And
Lies.
it turned out to be lies. It turned out to be all fucking lies. One day they had an argument. She goes, you know what? And the shit you say to me that you think is funny hurts. I was like, bitch, I don't know if it hurts if you laughing the whole time. I just met you. How do I know
Right.
that's your defense mechanism?
She thought she thought I was she thought that I thought she was an idiot because of the jokes I was making.
Yeah.
But I only first of all, I wouldn't date an idiot. And I also joke with people who I believe are on a level of intelligence where they could get that
This is fun and
I'm
games.
just like pulling your card.
Yeah.
You
So,
know?
that
In
threw
high-
Josh for a loop because Josh didn't see a relationship with her.
Right.
Right? You didn't see that.
Well, that's
true.
what it,
fair.
let me tell you.
But you was
I've
having
I've had time to think about it. So in hindsight, it really wasn't about me making fun or saying too many jokes. I wasn't in love with the girl,
And she felt it, you
wanted to.
think?
She wanted me to be like, "I love you, please. I don't mean that." And I
Can I ask you a question? Did she at any point go, in the beginning of y'all dating and stuff, did she ever say, whatever you do, try not to fall in love with me?
no, that no, that went without saying.
Yo, have you ever had a girl say some shit like that to you? That is the most cringiest shit. Yeah, I gotta.
That's a white girl saying.
No,
Really?
bro. Latinas, come on, bro.
Try not to fall in love with me,
You
Kevin.
can see it. You can almost. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
What I used to say to Irish,
What you used to say?
I don't even like you.
smart.
Let it for the first 3 months. I straight up didn't even like him.
Correct.
Did not even like him, and then kept telling.
That's
him
where the best love comes from. And some people say that's toxic, and I say, and I say that.
Well, there's truth to it. There's 100. Let me tell you something. Real rational love. There has to be rationality to your love, or it's not going to last. Okay.
and then if you don't understand that, you know what?
So you said my girl's perfect.
Rational. That's a good point, bro.
What
That there has to be rationality
There
to your
has to
love.
be rationality.
Because anyone that goes
for length.
for like because people that say like he no offense to you, I just said that your girl checks a lot of boxes. But she
Right.
doesn't check all boxes.
Of course,
right?
nobody does.
Nobody does. But if you think that you're going to find someone that checks all
Right.
the boxes,
Right.
you already lost. Or,
Absolutely.
or, because you're looking for excuses.
Right.
You're already like, if they don't check all these boxes, then I'm just gonna go out.
You're
there and
setting
do my
yourself
thing.
up for failure.
Yeah, you
And that's why
just-
a lot of people are single. Listen, I have friends who are, notoriously single, and they want love. They want to be, if you really want something, you have to want it, and you have to be like realistic, and you have to be willing to compromise in some places. And then, also try to find someone from another country. That's what worked. That's what worked for me. Try to find someone who doesn't have that selfish American ethics built into them.
I
already.
know. But here's what's crazy. I was thinking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Because you said this, like, find a girl from a different country to me earlier, and I don't think you got to go that far. I think you just got to go to like
Another state.
either another state or the Bronx,
Right.
or like certain parts of the Bronx. Like, there's some girls who like stay true. I was in North Carolina. Oh my God, I gotta tell you about this. I forgot, bro.
Tell me.
So I did a show this weekend in North Carolina,
Right.
and for some reason I had a 7 a.m. flight back to New York City.
Right.
Ordered this Uber, and my brother was like, "Yo, who's picking you up?" And it was a woman.
Right.
And my brother was like, "Isn't that weird? Isn't that a little weird?"
A woman driver?
No, at 6 a.m.
Why is that weird?
It was just something was weird about it, bro.
Shouldn't she be making breakfast or something?
No, it was like that's kind of dangerous.
At 6 a.m? Was the sun up?
5 a.m, 6 a.m. Yeah, it's just the sun was kind of up.
Oh, so
But
you think she was working the overnight?
Yeah, she was definitely working the over.
Okay.
And I was like, man, that's...
Right.
Or maybe she just got to work. Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows? But bro, this lady drove 40 miles an hour all the way to the airport on highways just to have a conversation with me about the dynamic between men and women. I swear, I couldn't believe, and she was trying to spit game to me,
Right.
like not like give me game, I should say.
Okay.
And she was like, and so she was like, I believe in roles. Man have a role, women got a role.
Right.
Right? She was giving me all this shit. I was like, that's crazy. Because if there was a white girl from Brooklyn sitting right next to us, she would call this bitch problematic.
Really?
And the problem with and I was like, oh shit, this is just on the coast, bro. Fucking all this weird ideology to like, fucking. I'm going. You know what? We're going off on a tangent, and I hate it. I hate it.
Well, thank you for qualifying us with a woman giving you gender studies.
Yeah, she's giving me gender studies in
Right.
the Uber, bro.
Okay. Did you learn anything? Did you learn what your role is?
I learned that. This is what I learned.
Yeah.
I learned that if there's a woman driver driving you at 5 a.m, just cancel that shit
Oh.
and get a guy.
Right. But it's the when you order a
I wanted to tell her to stop talking to me,
right.
but I was like, this bitch will leave me on the side of the road.
She will.
She was one of those women that was like, you don't want to talk to me in my car?
Wow.
Yeah, she was like that.
Wow.
But
it's 30% less, that Uber.
nah, bro.
I thought
fucking
women
equal.
get-
We're equal
oh,
now,
oh.
bro. It's just fucking whack,
I
bro.
thought it was a
I'm
discount.
trying to save money out here for my future wife and shit, and you over here trying to get paid the same as me? Fuck out of here, bro.
So you said that the girl that I'm with now is perfect for me. So shout out to her.
She's perfect for you because
she can take a
no, but she like jokes with you.
yeah.
See, that girl just took the jokes,
Right.
Right? She didn't know how to dish it back.
Right.
This girl,
She knows how to dish
she
it back.
dishes it
Yeah.
back, bro. She did one of the funniest shit ever. Like when she
When she moved in.
after she moved in.
But do you remember what she did to me when I moved her in? I moved her into my apartment because she lives in a neighborhood where a guy gave me directions to the train with a gun. He was like, it's that way. And he pointed the gun that way. Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to Whore Avenue.
Whole Avenue on what is that called?
It's
Hunts
Hunts
Point.
Point. Yeah.
Shout out to Whole Avenue on Hunts Point. We gonna interview a couple of you hoes and a few
Yeah. That's where my
over the phone. I ain't trying to smell you.
That's where I had my my post junior high school prom party.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
That one day.
We're
Yeah.
gonna dive into it. I don't know why I'm making all these. You know what? I'm just gonna have fun. I'm sorry.
Have fun, Kevin. Yeah.
But she jokes back, bro. And
Yeah.
that's
So
important.
so I had to move her out. You know, we dated for a month, and I was like, I can't go here. I was like, this is fucking dangerous for me and for her, and like, it's just not a good place for her to live.
Yeah.
And I moved her into the apartment. And when I said I moved her, I literally moved all of her stuff.
All
Which
of her.
I couldn't believe that she had this much stuff from living in America for a year. But I moved her into my apartment, and after I got everything into
No sugar daddy, by the way. Just
after I got everything into the apartment, she stops and she tells me, I got to talk to you for a second. And she's like, I just don't feel comfortable with this. She's like, my friend's coming to pick me up now. Do you remember that?
can I tell you something?
Yeah, that was your idea, right?
told her to
Yeah,
do
you
it.
fucking
I
asshole.
told her to do that.
Yeah, but I right away, I
told
was
her
like,
to
you're
do
full
that.
of fucking shit.
No, for a second though, it did.
For a second, my heart dropped.
Your heart did drop, right?
Yeah. Well, only because I did all that fucking work, bro.
Evan, that was the funniest thing to do in that
I know,
situation.
I know.
That was awesome.
Cause she didn't want. She goes, Cammy, I can't do that. I was like, yo, if you, cause you know what, oh, this is why. Cause she asked me to help her, and I was like, I'll help you. I was gonna do it for free. She could have said no, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna get Josh or something. If I'm gonna help your girlfriend move in, I gotta get something out of this.
She got you with something, though. I forgot what it was.
What did she
What
do?
did she do to you, man?
She said something. She did some. Oh, we can't talk about that.
Really?
Well, we can, but I mean, it's at the discretion of your friend. I mean, it's her friend.
Oh. Yeah, well, anyway. Kevin hooked up with one of her friends, and it was weird. But anyway.
Because I didn't want to hook up with her, and she mounted me. So
Right. Well, we kind of pushed a woman onto Kevin.
Kind of.
Don't do that to your friends.
Don't do that to your friends, yo.
You know what? Kevin, before she even showed up, he just wasn't in the mood. And when your friend says that, take their word on it.
Just listen.
Because it's just ending up for disaster.
Just listen. Unless she's a smoke show, bro.
Right. Then don't listen to your friend. Yeah.
Then don't listen to your friend. Right? Let him like see you ever like get a hookup where like your friend is like, yo, this girl's gonna come, and you're like, I don't care, bro.
Right.
And then you see the girl he's talking about.
Right.
And like you get like a fucking like adrenaline rush.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh shit.
You get butterflies.
And she's here to see me?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's a good friend, bro.
Right.
That's clutch.
So you untuck your penis.
That's what I do. I take it out of my asshole.
So what's your plan? Are you gonna maintain singledom?
Here's the thing. I gotta these podcasts gotta start making some money.
Right.
And once that happens and I can afford bills,
Right.
I think that's when I'm gonna look for something pretty serious.
Oh, you want something substantial.
I want something yeah, but I need a girl that's busy. Like you gotta be busy, and we not living together probably ever. Or we both making enough money where like, we got our own places, but we stay together. But nah, son, I ain't living with you. You know what my mom did?
What's your mom?
My
Oh
mom-
yeah, I know what your mom did.
My mom's a Mac, bro.
Yeah.
I got three mamas, right? I got my godmother, my biological mother, and the woman that adopted me, who's my mama.
And then you got your mama. You got 4 mamas. Your real mom.
A woman that adopted me.
Oh, that the one who gave
I said
you.
my my godmother, my biological mother.
Right,
and
man.
Then, fucking listen to me, man.
Okay, you got these mothers.
So my mom's had this boyfriend for years,
Right.
and she decided to get married. I'm not gonna say why she got married. She loved him.
Right.
That was her best friend.
Okay.
And
She got him in a Mack apartment.
so my mom was like, they got married when I was like 16,
Right.
or maybe younger than that. And she asked me, she was like, Kevin, would you mind if I married this guy? Like, this
Right.
motherfucker's here every weekend.
Did she ask you to move out?
So my mom's goes, she tells him, she goes, hey, listen, he spent a weekend there, and
Right.
and a Monday, like Bill Gates is about to go through. She spent a weekend and a Monday, and my mom was like, we can't do this shit.
Right.
We're gonna get divorced in like 2 years.
Right.
If we do this shit. Keep your apartment.
Separate domains.
She said, keep your apartment. My mom did this in the early 2000s, you know? Keep your apartment. I only want you here Fridays, Saturdays, and Thursday afternoons. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you call me.
Right.
Call
so just
me.
booty calls.
No, not booty calls. Like, come through, we'll hang out, we'll have dinners, we'll go to my mom's
We'll
house.
feed Kevin some cat food.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, my mom figured it out. They've been married 20-something years now.
Wow.
20-something years now. Nah,
No.
not they lived together because he got cancer.
Right.
And just how gangster this motherfucker was.
Wow.
This motherfucker got cancer,
Right.
went to like the treatment 2 or 3 times. Like, yo, if it don't work, it don't work. If it don't work, it don't work at this point, son.
He got a quarter tank of chemo and it was like, I'm done.
Well, he wanted to make sure he checked to see if his social security check would
Right.
go to my mom if he died.
Ah.
And once he found out that it would, it should be taken.
It would.
She would be taken care of
Right.
if he's gone.
He was good with it.
He was like, "Yo, I'm not doing this no more."
Mm.
And then you know what? Cancer free.
Wow. So your mom cures cancer.
My mom's dick sucking skills cure cancer.
She
cancer.
sucked the fucking
She sucked the cancer
out
out.
of him, man.
Yeah, but she's a spitter, so like she didn't
Right.
contract it because
Right.
cancer out of cum is contagious.
Right. Yeah.
It's an STI.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that. Well, it actually you can't get HPV, right?
Shout out Michael Douglas.
Oh yeah, he got the
He got the
mouth
old cancer of the throat
Yeah,
from cunnilingus.
that's what he said.
bullshit. Well, he also spoke for like 97,000 years.
Right. So just overusing his box.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're happy that I moved her in with me. Do you think that's too quick to move
Honestly,
somebody in?
the truth,
Right.
of course.
You thought that was insane,
I was like, either my buddy's going through a midlife crisis right now,
which is most always.
right?
Every morning is a midlife crisis.
Or he got lucky, like really lucky.
Right.
And it's looking like luck.
Well, it wasn't.
You know?
It wasn't looking too good the first couple days.
But how could it?
Because you got to shake the fucking whatever
Yeah,
whatever friction there's going to be. You have to see like where are we going to be conflicted, and can we handle it? And again, it comes back to making a choice. Like, what are you willing?
Yo, what
to
would you
accept?
have? Because now that it's working,
Right,
I gotta ask this question.
Right.
What would you have done
right.
had you realized, oh, this is not gonna work?
Oh, I know how to sabotage a relationship, Kevin.
Oh no, I know you know how to sabotage.
I know how to ruin things with women. I've been doing it my whole life.
But what I'm saying is, what would you have done? Would you have just been honest with her? Would you be like, hey, listen, you gotta find a way to get your old apartment back?
Right. Well, luckily we have 3 bedrooms, so I just moved into the other one for the moment.
How long would you have given her?
Well, if just a quick recap, on the very first night that she lived in the apartment, she came back from work, and I went to the subway station to pick her up from the train. And my intention was to make dinner for her, but I asked her prior to picking her up, you want me to make it before you get here, or should I make it when we get back to the house so that it's hot when you get here? And she said, make it when we get back home. And I picked her up, took her back home, and she's like, where's my food? And I was like, what? I was like, you told me make it when you get here. And she's like, I'm fucking starving right now. She's like, you know what? I'm not even hungry anymore.
No.
I'm
She
just
said,
gonna order something.
Food, yeah.
I'm gonna just order something. And I was like, that's gonna take longer than me making the food. And then I was like, holy shit, I might have made a big mistake.
Whoa, dude! I
was-
remember this day,
I
man.
was like, wow, I just got yelled at for not making dinner. I felt like an abused 1950s housewife. It was very
Hey,
scary.
Josh, what the fuck are you doing? Wait, hold on. How would a 1950s working wife respond to her stay-at-home husband? What's her accent?
Please don't hit me, Charlie. Please don't crack me in the jaw.
Oh, she definitely got it. I fucking work all day, you piece of shit. What the fuck are you doing, cocksucker?
Well,
Huh?
one of the first things I did with her on a date,
You're a fucking vegan.
as I watched Mad Men
It takes
with her,
10 minutes. Sorry.
that's how you gauge, like where the hierarchy is going to be. You watch an old episode of Mad Men
Okay.
with women, just to show them like how terrible men used to be and see where you.
That's your
fit in
litmus
it.
test. You watch Mad Men out of
Well, I
nowhere?
want to see like what, because like I'm obviously a piece of shit,
Yeah.
but like I'm not that terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is exactly what happened to Cuomo.
Oh, what happened?
Well, Cuomo's now being, accused of several, misappropriate.
It's not rape or anything like
No,
that.
no.
right?
Well, no. I mean, not as far as I. Annie,
we
you have any
haven't looked
inside
up.
rape information? But he's getting, what Cuomo's getting charged with or accused of is like shit that when I was a kid was just normal behavior. Like when I grew
Like
up,
what?
men used to smack women on their ass. I mean, literally smack women on their ass in public.
Yeah, but that was all. I don't know. You know,
I mean, they get smacked in the face sometimes.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah,
I mean, it wasn't that rare of an occurrence.
Mm.
You know, and we've evolved into a much more, civilized society. But this, these are people who were, born.
Well, what was he doing? He wasn't smacking girls on the ass?
Well, no, he wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So in Cuomo's head, the contrast to how terrible men used to be compared to what he's been accused of, he sees himself.
As
completely
a
innocent
gentleman.
party. Yes.
Who's suave with it.
Right.
That's the problem, man. You gotta start making friends with motherfuckers who gonna tell you, hey, man, you awkward as shit.
Right.
Yo, you gotta be honest with your boys, bro. Because some dudes, like sometimes I be chilling. I like when I move for a lot of women in the room.
Right. What do you mean move through? Like walking the room?
What did I say? Move?
Yeah. What you meant?
I meant to say when I'm chilling with a lot of women in the room.
All right.
Right. I don't like when motherfuckers like overly flirt. That's like, what are we doing? Like, what are you doing, bro?
Right.
Just chill. You'll feel the connection if it happens.
Right. Yeah. Don't be aggressive with it.
But that's my place. Some dudes are aggressive with it, and I admire it.
Right.
But sometimes some dudes do it, and it's like, yo, bro, she's a 23-year-old chick. You're 56 years old, man.
Right.
Like,
Right.
she don't like you like that.
Yeah, no, that should stop. Because anyway, natural flirtation is it's a dance. It's a give and back, back and forth. It's not just you fucking scaring somebody into liking you.
Here's the thing. If you're 56 and a 23-year-old girl is flirting with you,
Right.
You know why.
Yeah, she wants your money.
You know why.
Yeah. She wants your windows.
She saw your watch, bro.
Yeah.
She saw your watch.
Yeah.
She saw the shoes you were wearing.
Right.
She sees the socks.
But you know what? There are girls who are hot for older men.
That shit is a myth.
That's what my girlfriend tells me.
That shit is a myth. But your girl's not even that much younger than you.
Yes, she is.
My parents are 15 years apart.
Yeah, but your parents are from a time where like it was smart for your mom. Wait, is your mom older or your dad older?
My dad.
Your dad's older. Yeah, exactly. Like it was smart for her to go 15 years apart because he's established. He has some money.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
He's
my
divorced with 3 kids.
My stepfather.
She's a fucking saint.
listen.
Annie, how
Hey,
bad
hold
is
on, hold on. I don't like when people make poor decisions and they're like, we call them a saint. Your mom made a poor decision. She married a guy who already had children. That's not a saint. That's a person who didn't think shit through.
Well,
She was 24 years old.
24.
Remember what we
Exactly.
said?
What I say? Hey, Ben Affleck. Hey, Ben. This is what you get when you get a 24-year-old.
this is Ben Affleck. My stepfather's 25 was 25 years older than my mother. She met him when she was 30 and he was 55 years old.
That's a good age. But that's a good rate. Like that woman, your mom lived through life, bro.
Right. Well, she already had 2 kids. Yeah.
Your stepdad, you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
How old was your biological father?
Versus my mother?
Yeah.
They were like the same age.
Okay,
A
okay.
year or 2 apart.
Yeah, yeah.
So, all right, I'm older than my girlfriend.
Yeah, but it's like what? 10 years?
11 years.
11 years?
Yeah, 12 years.
But she's 29, 30. She's lived a life, bro.
Right.
Not only that, she lived a life in a third world country, bro.
Right.
So she's really your age.
Older than me.
She's really your age, dude.
How-
Well, you lived a crazy life too. So
Yeah, that's true. I'm
and
like
we'll get
90.
through. Listen, this is the Mack Almanac, man.
yeah, this is
And,
the Virgin. The Virgin recast.
the Virgin recast. And this is a lifestyle, bro.
It's a lifestyle.
It really is a fucking lifestyle. And we're having fun out here. We're going to talk about the female-male dynamic a lot.
yeah.
We're going to do all that type of shit.
Yeah,
And
listen,
and we're
might
going to
not-
get you guys involved too. It's going to be mad fucking fun, hopefully.
Yeah, we're going to have the Mack Almanac hotline where you can call up.
And
you
tell
can-
us your crazy dating
Yeah.
stories.
Or maybe you need help.
Maybe you need some. And we're not going to always give you. Listen, sometimes we're going to be. We're not always going to give you the advice you think you need
Right.
or want.
Right.
And necessarily that makes sense in your situation.
Yeah.
We're just going to say what we feel at the moment. And you
Right.
can take it or leave it.
Right. And it might not make sense ever.
Ever.
And
It
you might-
never, ever make sense.
Right. And to disclaimer, it might destroy your life. It might ruin things with you and your loved ones. But that's the learning process. You need to figure things out.
Because you know what? What's success without failure?
Yeah. Every failure is one step closer to success.
Come on, bro.
Until we get a hotline, do you want people to DM you their questions or
Yes.
stories?
Yes, for
DM
sure.
your questions and stories at It's Kevin Sanchez.
Yes. Questions, comments,
Actually,
stories.
don't DM me at It's Kevin Sanchez. DM me at the Mack Almanac. on Instagram.
Yeah, and you can find me at Joshua Pallid. Don't DM me at the Mack Almanac. No, DM me at the Mack Almanac. Kevin will forward the messages to us.
Okay, so let's close out.
Okay.
We gotta leave. I don't close out. Ugh. Close out. What?
Yeah, that was pretty terrible.
That was bad. This is like when you see stand up and you see somebody go, anyway, so I'm gonna leave you with this. Just leave.
Just one more hot take.
Just leave, man. If you don't ever have to say I'm gonna leave you with this, just do your bit
Just leave me.
and just leave. Anyway, this is not. By the way, I do. No, I don't. I don't ever say I'll leave you with this. So, this lady,
Yeah.
right here, went on a date. This is I wanted to read about women men or females going back on the dating scene.
Right. After the COVID?
Not after COVID, like during COVID, or like when they felt enough was enough.
Okay.
Okay. And this lady goes, I never use dating apps. I felt uncomfortable thinking of meeting strangers with some sort of expectation, or even spend all the time looking for someone who's not an idiot to hang out with, which is like, yeah, man.
What everybody wants.
Everybody wants that. Anyway, she goes, 2 weeks ago, I decided to change my mind, jump in the mix, do something different.
Right.
Right? Getting on those dating apps, because let's face it,
What else are you going to meet people?
where are you going to meet people at this point, especially in the last year,
Right.
right? And so she goes, I went on a date with this guy via text. It was nice via text, but in person, truly the best chemistry she's ever felt with someone.
Oh, when she actually met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because listen, text is great, but until you meet somebody in real life, you got to see what they smell like, the pheromones.
Yeah.
You know, your body tells you these clues if you genetically make a match or not.
So this is interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting you said that.
Well, I mean, again, like, listen, historically, my biggest problem has always been
And smell.
Yeah, smell. So, like, this girl, the most important boxes that she checked is that she's never smelled. She's always smelled great.
Yeah.
Not that other girls I've gotten this, none of them really smelled bad, but there's something about
the scent wasn't for you, bro.
Yeah, man. There's just something.
And that's fine. I don't understand why people get mad at that shit. It's like, yo, man, like, I don't think every girl I've been with was like, Kevin's scent was from,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Anyway, so she goes on to say, we spoke uninterrupted for hours. We're laughing all the time, all nice and pretty, and really on the same wavelength on a lot of ideas. Literally, our only disagreement on serious and non-serious topics was chips or popcorn choice. Hey, let me tell you
They sound
something.
like they're made for each other.
Can I tell you something? Based off reading this, my man's was horny and entertaining. That's all he was doing.
Right.
Because, like, if that's your only disagreement, you
Oh,
guys,
wait, he never called her back again, you're saying?
Hold on. Let me.
Oh, sorry.
Let me
Go
get
ahead.
there. Let me get there. So she goes, yes, that's the. Now that you say it, yes.
So she thought it was the
She
greatest
thought
date.
it was fucking
Right.
spectacular.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So then he goes, here's a great thing. He ends up kissing her. And they stayed a ton of time hugging and kissing next to the crossing spot. She goes, literally 60 people whistled, if not more. Which, like,
60 people whistled.
60 people. So she's living
You know
in.
it's 60 people whistling?
You know what's crazy? This is mental illness with pandemic brain.
Yeah, she's
This
fucking
is a
nuts.
combination of both. Because, like, she is us. Like, she's.
I said nuts, but yeah, she's us
she's
also.
us. She's coming up with a bit
Right.
about her life right now. Like, there's no way 60 people. I don't give a fuck if you were in New York City.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Unless you're in Harlem or the Bronx, 60 people might come up to you. You got to be in a real hood neighborhood.
Right.
Like, that's right, bitch. That's what they'll say. Hey, girl, get it.
Right.
Get it, honey. Suck his dick later. You know, every time I made out with a chick in
Right.
Brooklyn or the Bronx or Harlem, a group of people start telling that girl, you got to fuck this guy. Because if he's making you, if not making you, but if he's
Right.
if he's getting you to make out with him now and you're enjoying it, the sex is going to be amazing. All of us, they just start, the chemistry's dead. Why don't you guys go fuck somewhere and make children? Anyway, so if you ever want people to start pushing for you to get some pussy,
Yeah, they'll root you
take
on.
him
That
to the
happened to
hood.
me. Yeah.
Anyway, so she goes, 60 people whistled, if not more. If not more, by the way.
If not more. It
If
could
not
have been,
more.
It could have been up to 80.
Definitely not less than 60, though.
Close to 80, probably.
Definitely not less than
Okay,
60.
It's a fair estimate.
which was quite fun and embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
She was not embarrassed. Why would you? If you were embarrassed, why you wouldn't have wrote it in his?
Right.
And well, she's anonymous. I
Well,
guess.
you know, nowadays, like hitting on women in public and like yelling and whistling and stuff like that. That's like really frowned upon, right? It is.
Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Depends what area code you in.
Right. But I think the general consensus, like the mainstream consensus.
Nah, I'm not giving white people that credit.
Okay.
The-
Well, I don't
the
think it's just white
mainstream.
people. I think mainstream is just a consistent thing of all ethnicities. It's like what the general.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I don't know what mainstream is anymore.
Right.
I don't think there's no such thing as
Right.
mainstream. But let's finish this. She goes, it was embarrassing, but we were so happy, so we didn't care. We decided after a while to sadly go to the train, as we both have an early commitment the next day. I'm assuming this is New York, maybe.
Okay, train. Okay, that's a possibility.
And he proposes to meet 2 evenings later, so he could stay overnight, and he wasn't working the day after, so he
Right.
doesn't. So okay.
So he what?
So he travels for work, you know.
Okay.
And he looks at me the whole time on the train, caressing my hair, holding my hand.
He was drunk.
Come on, bro. You know what he's doing? He's like, come on, bitch. I told you I can't see you for 2 days. I know you feeling me right now.
Let's have sex.
Let's fuck.
Right.
He wanted to fuck,
Right.
and he didn't want to. And you know what? Can I tell you something?
Huh.
This dude is a Mac, bro.
Yeah.
The dude Mac.
Well,
Max.
it's also probably likely he met someone else to have sex with in the next 2 days, and
That is also possible.
he had that sex, and then his interest in you was too much work, and then that was it.
Yup.
Yeah.
So she goes, he looks at me all the time on the train, holding my hand, yada yada, caressing my hair. Yesterday was the day they were supposed to meet.
Right.
The day before. And I woke up to this text message below. And he says, hey, I'm sorry, but actually they gave me another gig for tomorrow morning, so I can't see you tonight. Also, to be honest, I had a nice time the other night, but I don't think I feel that way about you. Sorry for the abruptness. I think my meds are making my feelings go by a little quicker.
Oh, okay. Well, he blamed it on drugs.
He blamed it on drugs, which obviously this guy self-prescribes.
Right.
So, and also, you know what I don't like about this text message?
Huh.
He says something interesting. He goes, I just read
Sorry?
this.
You like
No.
that
No. You can be sorry about this. But he says, also, to be honest, I had a nice time the other night, but I don't think I feel that way about you. Which means she wrote him a manifesto.
Oh, 100%.
She wrote him a manifesto.
I feel such a connection. We're like Tinder souls.
I went home and I went on his app that showed us what our babies would look like.
Yeah, she probably like sent pictures
sent
to her
pictures.
friends and shit.
Yup.
She probably posted a picture on her Instagram.
It was 48 hours at least.
Oh, Jesus.
She not only, you know what she did?
Oh.
She sent him screenshots of her mentioning him to her friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And they're all like, yes, yay.
He's
yes,
the
bitch,
one.
He's the one.
He's the one.
When you know, you fucking know.
You know the truth is, and she probably had a really great chance had she just macked her cool, man.
Yeah.
You know, if she just held her cards in, right, Annie? Told him that she fucking hates
Girls
him.
have no chill. You just have to tell them you don't like them.
That's it, man. That's every human.
That's every human being.
It's every human.
every
We
human
all
being.
want to be loved. We all think we're not good enough. Once we're good enough for someone, then we're like, ugh, I'm too good for them.
Exactly.
Right.
And you know what, bro?
Yeah.
You know what can help a lot of motherfuckers out?
Yeah.
Just be chill, cool, calm, and collective.
Right.
The Mack motherfucking Almanac.
Yeah. Tune
Yo,
into the Mac.
Tune into the Mack Almanac. We will be at you every week. We're figuring out the days. You'll know. You'll know. This is the Mack Almanac. You can follow me, Kevin Sanchez, at It's Kevin Sanchez.
Me, Joshua Pallet, at JOSHUA Pallet, PALED.
And we're filming and recording this podcast at Too Much Content Studios. Shout out Ani. Shout out Mr. Irish. We love y'all. Peace.
If you feeling like a pimp,